Hello everyone, welcome back. We are in February and this is what we got so far. 1 week. We've got 4, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6. And today we have 5. So we finally got out of the 2s and 6s. I mean, it looks pretty interesting, right? So let's go ahead and get this done. Nice. Look at that. See how it looks normal? I did it inside the stitch. It's supposed to be right here. Oh well. It's just gonna stay like that. That's fine. That's funny. It happens. Blanket doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be done. Remember that when you make mistakes, it's fine. It's okay to have mistakes. Everybody makes them. And as long as it doesn't actually affect your end result, like the use of it. So that's not going to affect my stitch count. So it's fine. If it affected my stitch count, then I would undo it and fix it, but it's not, so it's fine. I doubt anyone would even notice. I probably won't even notice later. I only notice it now because, you know, I'm up close with it. Basically what I probably did was when I put my hook in, I probably went into that spot right there, like that, instead of here. So that's all. It's extremely easy to do on accident. Ooh. Yarn just split. I know I saw where you can take your yarn scraps and you can like brush or do them on a drum, and then you can re-spin it into yarn and it makes it completely unique, and I'm tempted to do that with my scraps. I think my sister might still have her spindle, and if she still, it's a drop spindle, if she still has that and her wire brushes, I could do it on a small scale. Could be fun. Make like a scrap project. Alrighty. There we have it. Week 1 of February. This is really cool how it did that. I thought I was gonna, if I had gotten another 2 today, I would have laughed. But no, I got a 5, so we're out of that. But it's pretty so far. I love the colors. And it's a nice contrast to the purple, so they don't seem to blend in. It's pretty blatantly obvious it's a different section. And I'm excited to see how it works up next week. We have just finished up our 2nd week. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I know it won't be when you watch this, but it is for me. So we are now about to do our row for today, which is number 3. Cornflower. And there we have it. Our week 2. Look at all those colors. A little bit more variety this week. Because last week we had the repeated numbers for a bit, but this time more random. Hey everyone, we are back for our week 3 update. Today's color is cornflower, number 3. So let's get started. There we have it. Three weeks into February. Look at that. We had 3 days of the same color. This is looking so beautiful. And we only have 1 more week left, and then, did I say December? I think I did. But 3 weeks into February. It looks beautiful. Look at that. That's beautiful. I'm loving this. Blue is my favorite color, to be fair. And I chose very pretty blue colors. Although I had every single one of these but 1 color. I only had to buy 1 blue to have 6 blues. And I say that's a win. Not surprising. Blue is my favorite color. It makes sense that I would have had enough blues. Well, 1 shy, but still. This is looking great. I'm excited. I have not weaved in my ends since January, so I will have to weave those in, which I will do that sometime this week. So hopefully when you get the final update for February, we will have all of our ends woven except for obviously that last day, which I will probably weave on camera. That way I can hold myself accountable and actually weave it in, because it would be easier if I just wove them in at the end every day. Obviously not that day's end, it would have been the previous day's end, but that would make too much sense, you know? Why would we want to make sense? No. We're just going to weave them in once a week. That was the original plan, although we are at the end of week 3 and I have not woven them in 3 weeks, so we're just going to ignore that. Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing you next week when we finish up February. Until then. We are now on our last day of February, and our color is 2. So let's finish up our last row for the month, and then we'll discuss. Alrighty, there we have it. Our February blue. Ooh, that sun is really coming through. Look at that. Look at all those colors. Ah, it turned out so beautiful. The purple and the blue. We got January and then we got February. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm excited to see how this turns out. And yes, see, I will then I wove in all my ends. That sneeze made my eye twitch. But all my ends have been woven in. So, oh, hand's not working. Yay! We are good to start for March. And I've already got all 6 of my greens for March. I've got all 6 of my yellows for April. I did not think I'd be able to find 6 different yellows that don't look like they're the same color, so that was a surprise. I thought yellow would give me a harder time than it did. I didn't even have to buy a single green. I already owned 6 greens that were the same yarn. So, shocking, right? Anywho, there we have it. January's done. February is done. On to March. See you then. I almost forgot to add in, we have our count for February. So according to this, we had 2 number 1s, 7 number 2s, 7 number 3s, 3 number 4s, 3 number 5s, and 6 number 6s. Let's see. We did not finish our row that day, so on the 6th. We did not finish our row, nor did we roll on the 15th. That was the first time this year so far that we not only didn't finish it, but we also did not roll for it. And, excuse me, and that is it. Those are our numbers for the month. I don't know how well, it's pretty bright here. So, but yeah, that's what we have.